So the Bible, specifically one of the Ten Commandments, says, thou shalt not. And yet we have wars.
Yep.
People serve in the military.
Right.
In self-defense.
Yes, and so you're asking, how can the Bible condemn yet we seem to see examples of bloodshed all throughout history?
Yeah.
There was actually a movie made a number of years ago based on the true story of Desmond T. Doss, an American who enlisted to go to war during World War II.
Right, he was the combat medic that felt convicted not to carry a weapon, and he ended up saving over 70 men who were left wounded by dragging them away from the danger zone and lowering them down from a cliff.
Yes, it's an incredible story and very admirable that he followed his conviction on this. But despite this being an amazing story and one that I think we can all learn from, Desmond would have been justified by carrying a weapon.
What do you mean?
Well, assuming his conviction came from one of the Ten Commandments, thou shalt not. The word is actually a mistranslation.
Really?
Yes, in Hebrew there are two words to describe homicide or just like English has. There is and in Hebrew it's harag and ratzach.
Okay.
This commandment is using ratzach, which is clearly referring to unjust.
So
Justified would be like killing animals to eat them, or in self-defense in battle, for example.
But what if the country you're fighting for isn't fighting justly, but instead for wrong reasons?
Well, serving in the military is really a matter of that individual's conscience, but an armed combatant in the context of warfare is not a sin.
Okay.
The Bible presents warfare as a grim reality of a cursed world. There are evil forces that do need to be stopped, and blood is spilled as a result. But yeah, I know for some countries there's little to no choice of joining the military or not, but if you do have the freedom of choice, I just suggest asking some deep questions about why your country's going to war in the first place.
What do you mean?
Well, I mean, is this about protecting the future security of your country and family, or is there underlying corruption from politicians pulling strings that don't need to be pulled?
That's fair.
So yeah, I'd say be wise about your decisions, but if you join for whatever reason, you're not committing sin by conducting self-defense.